What's happening, everybody? We're back with another episode of Too Much Fantasy Football. It's Brennan, it's Brian, it's the Week 7 preview. How you doing today, man?
Panicking because the head coach for the Carolina Panthers won't tell us who's going to be the starting running back.
He's being a real son of a bitch right now.
Yep.
Yeah, folks, if you got Chuba Hubbard or you got Rico, you might be playing blind going into the week.
Yeah, because Vegas doesn't even know. Vegas doesn't even have any lines for either guys. It's just empty.
They're just gonna, yeah. We're gonna figure it out as we get to game time. 1 o'clock game, so we're gonna be watching everything leading up to that. But before we do, we're gonna go through everything we have now. Recording early Friday morning to make sure that we got as much injury stuff for you. And as usual, going through top to bottom, all the Sunday games, both Monday, because we're still doing that for whatever reason.
There's 2 Monday games, right?
Yeah, one's at 10 o'clock. The fuck?
Oh, my favorite. You
No,
are going to be in
yeah.
bed.
I won't even be able to finish the first game.
I'll tell you all about it when you wake up.
Yeah, I'll wake you up early Tuesday morning to tell you my reaction. How about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, folks, if you haven't put together, we got an East Coaster and a West Coaster, so very, very divisive on our opinions on start times and stuff like that. But you ready to kick this thing off?
Let's do it.
Awesome. We're going to be starting in London for our first game, of course. We got another international game. What time's that game start? Oh, that's right. Top of the morning is what happened. Oh, no, that's
6:30, dude. So gross. So gross.
Oh, man. 4-2 Rams take on the 4-2 Jags. It's a 42.5-point over. LA is favored by 3 going into this one. We've gotten word officially that Puka is out. Let's start with these quarterbacks here. Matt Stafford, Trevor Lawrence. It's looking too like we've got a bit of a weather game happening here. Potential rain here in London. It's kind of been a deflated, the London experience so far. So I'm trying to avoid both these players.
Yeah, there hasn't been like a lot of scoring in London. It very rarely happens. I feel like it's always like right around like the 21 to 20 type of scoring. I'm not starting either quarterback. Like I don't have a feel like because like the Jaguars defense is actually really good this year. And then Trevor Lawrence hasn't been all that special, but he hasn't had to be though because his team's winning because of the defense. So it's kind of like a catch-22.
Yeah, it's been pretty unfortunate. I really thought that we'd get a dominant performance from either the running game or the passing game this year, and they do just enough that they need.
Mm-hmm.
So Stafford, I got him just outside of my top 12, but again, I'm looking for other pivot options. As far as the running backs go, Kyron, it's tried and true. You put him out there.
Yep.
Blake Corum looks like he's going to miss this game, so we might get a little Jarquez Hunter action this week. I'm excited. About time. This is Sean McVay's guy. I don't know if he just didn't want him out on the field because he wanted to stand him right next to him on the sidelines. I don't know what it is, but it looks like it's happening. On the other side, Travis Etienne, Bayshall Tootin. Tootin continues to be a sexy handcuff. The flex value's
yeah.
He just
spells Etienne. I don't know. Like I'm getting on the side of like. I don't even really want to put him in as a flex option, to be honest.
No, I've kind of faded away there. I'm messing with the props a little bit for him, but yeah, definitely fading the starts. It's unfortunate. For the wide receivers here, Devontae Adams, tried and true. The other two, Whittington, Atwell, do you have a preference between one of those two?
Yeah, like I said, I still lean Atwell. Like if you're gonna like really start between these two, like if you had to sit there and think about it, like Atwell will give you the boom, but he also will be the bust. And I just think the safe floor is Whittington.
Yeah, that's kind of the way I look. I think I'm leaning Whittington this week, but it's kind of you can go either way. I think there's possibilities for both.
Yeah.
As far as we're looking at the other side, this is where things pop up. Brian Thomas, I think he's back or back enough. Maybe not quite the peak that we got last year, but
he hasn't left your starting lineup. Let's just be honest. He hasn't left it, and it's been frustrating. And last week was a sign of hope.
Yeah, double-digit targets, 8 catches, 90 yards. Finally got his first receiving touchdown on the year. Travis Hunter, dude, as soon as I'm ready to be out, I think the coaches got me back in, man. They're talking about ready for the larger role there. The coach speak really diving in. I'm not starting him. But
it's just he's a game plan player where they will start him 1 week more on offense, 1 week on defense. And so if you want to believe the coach, by all means, go for it.
I think they go into the bye week next week. So if you have dropped him, if you need to drop him, especially for all of the buys we have, I completely get that. I kind of want to own him before kickoff and just see how the game plays out. If it continues the way it has, yeah, I'm willing to drop him, let it go. I'll only go pick up a backup running back. But
Yeah.
They got me. They got me. Okay, the hype's there. Tight ends, no. Higbee, I mean, if you're really desperate, but no, no. Who you got winning this one?
Dude, the Jacksonville Jaguars have a really good record overseas. Like, it's hard to
Well,
ignore.
when they played over there more than anybody else, so
I
they've got
know
the
that's what
best
I'm
shot.
saying though. Like, they have a really good record over there. So I'm gonna say Jacksonville, and it really pains me to say.
Yeah, it's a 3 point
No Puka is
spread.
gonna hurt them. I feel like.
I think so too. I'd be willing to sprinkle it on the Jags. I like that call. All righty, let's go to our next one. Back into the 1 o'clock block where we belong here. It's the what do we have? It's the 1-5 Dolphins taking on the 1-5 Browns. 37 point over under. We dropped 3.5 points in this over under. Cleveland's favored by 2.5. It's literally it's a top ranked defense. And do they even have a defense in Miami?
No, they have a pulse.
Fairly. The quarterbacks here. This is gross. Couple of lefties. Do you realize that 10% of the league right now is left-handed? It's not cool.
Hey,
It's not
I'm
cool.
left-handed, so we're taking over.
Yeah, but I've told you before, I don't like watching you throw a football either. It's just not. It's
Taking
funny
over.
how often I end up with lefties. My three buddies in college, all lefties. I was the weird one with the right-handed.
Yeah.
As far as running backs go, Achan's going to be started just because like he is a big part of the offense. But Judkins, man, I think his line's at 95 yards this week.
That's tasty.
I still want to ladder the over. Like 150 yards isn't out of the realm of possibilities for him this week.
Also, this game is supposed to have like 50, 60-mile-an-hour winds, so temper your expectations on the receiving end.
Yeah, they definitely the Browns know they need to change the game plan. 52 attempts last week for Dylan Gabriel. You're not winning that way. Most teams can't win that way, and you
No.
definitely can't with this quarterback. So yeah, running backs are a huge start for me. Jalen Waddle, he's
You
gonna be a
have no
target hog.
choice. Yeah.
Unless we get the he's injured right before the game because we want to be able to ship him off before he gets dude, the amount of rumors going around, all I'm seeing today on Twitter is Waddle's gone, he's moving.
I really hope he doesn't leave for fantasy purposes. I think this is a great spot for him. His ceiling is right where it's at. Like, he's going to get all the work, all the receptions, all the targets. And if he goes somewhere else, like, I definitely want to trade him because I just feel like it's going to take time to get adjusted to it. So, yeah, I'm hoping Waddle stays in Miami.
For this year, I am dynasty selfishly. I've got a lot of Waddle, so I'm kind of hoping he moves off, especially if they're moving on from Tua. They bring in a rookie. It might be a couple of years before you see big time numbers from him. On the other side, we have Jerry Jeudy. He hasn't been started a whole lot this year for me, and I mean, it's partially because I don't really own him. But where's the comfortability with Jerry Jeudy this week?
Wide receiver 3. I think with Miami being just so bad at defense, like, you can make that choice. But again, the weather scares me.
Would you play any of the Tampa Bay wide receivers, the waiver wire pickups over him?
Sterling Shepard.
No, Tez Johnson.
Yeah.
And then the tight ends, Waller, Fannin.
Fannin. Yeah, I'm starting both.
Yeah, I put him back out there. Again, keep an eye on the weather, folks. Once the weather gets above 15 miles an hour, things get really sketchy, especially with bad quarterbacks. So keep an eye on that. I'm willing to pivot, but I think they both should be heavily involved in this, especially Fannin with the injury to Njoku.
Yeah.
Who do you like to win it?
Miami.
Really?
Everyone's out of Miami. Yeah, everyone's out of Miami, but do you really bet on Tua or bet on Dylan Gabriel?
I'm betting Myles Garrett bounces to his head off the floor. That's what I'm betting on, if we're being honest.
And we just got the word David Njoku has been ruled out for week 7, so it is all Fannin.
And is that because do you think it's a true injury, or I've heard speculations of him being traded as well?
I heard he actually injured his knee, so I'm going to lean towards a true injury, not a ghost injury.
Not a ghost injury. Nice. Alrighty, so I'm taking Browns on this one. Next up, we've got Vegas and Kansas City. Wait,
Fun one.
did we miss a game?
No?
Maybe. No, nope. Vegas, Kansas City. No, we're good, folks. 2-4 Raiders taking on the 3-3 Chiefs. 45.5 point over under. Kansas City's favored by 12.5. The line's slowly inching up on that one. As far as the quarterback goes, we know Patrick Mahomes has been great this year. Continue to start
He's
him.
QB2 overall, right?
1 and 2, depending on your format. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yep. He doesn't leave, and guess who's back?
Gino. No, no, no. Sorry. Rashi Rice.
There you go. I'm about to say, why would you ruin that moment? Jesus. That slant route for 11 yards is going to hit like crack. Let me tell you,
Oh, yeah. He's not the only one
8
doing
times
lines. That's
over.
right.
Yes,
Running backs, Ashton Genty, he has been so much better over the last few weeks. I think he's going to continually be used more and more in this passing game. And that's, if he can't score touchdowns because the team's bad, that's going to be the bread and butter for him. How do you view the other running backs, though?
I don't want to say anything. I'm just waiting for you to hopefully go somewhere else because I don't want to talk about the other running backs. If you're asking me who I had to start, I'm going to pick Kareem Hunt.
I agree with that. Yeah.
Like it's just he's had the ball near the end of the game every single time. He gets the goal line work. If you're asking me to really start somebody, it's Kareem Hunt.
Yeah. Them being double digit point favorites, like this is, it's kind of the game script you'd be betting on there. I agree with the Kareem Hunt. Wide receivers, I guess let's talk the pass catchers in general for the Raiders. It's Michael Mayer, and I'm out.
Yeah, because Jacoby's phantom injury. He's got a phantom injury because he might be traded.
Yeah, I don't mind that. Send him
I don't
over
mind that
to.
either.
Could you imagine him going back to New England?
Yeah, that'd be really good for them. Now that I think about it, like they shouldn't have signed Juju. They should have just kept Jacoby, which all the fans were saying. So
Well, they don't draft well. Of course, they don't free agent well.
yeah,
On the other side, Rashi Rice, Xavier Worthy, you're starting them
yep,
both. Hollywood, you're a role player now, buddy.
yeah.
How do you feel about Kelsey?
I view him as like a fringe top 12 tight end. Like he needs a touchdown to be relevant this week.
Yeah, I've got him right around 12. Yeah, I think you're right there with it. It's the touchdown, but if you're looking for a touchdown, that means you got a streaming tight end there. So,
Fannin or Kelsey.
ooh, ooh, Fannin. I got Fannin ranked higher. I got him
Yeah,
ranked higher. The game is very like it makes it fragile, but I think he's gonna. I bet he doubles the targets that Kelsey gets.
I agree.
Rashi Rice, I have him at 6 right now. I might pull him back just a little
I would
bit.
pull him back a little bit. That's a little high for me. You need to see it first. I'd put him at like 11, 12.
See, I've already got a 2 touchdown bet on him. I'm ready
Oh,
for it.
Jesus.
Let's get him, buddy. Rashi Rice is back. And if he breaks my heart, I won't forgive him. Does Vegas cover? Do they get the
No,
points?
I don't think Vegas is a good team, man.
Yeah, they're not. I will say though, if anybody has upset Patrick Mahomes more when he is a
It
double
is the
digit
Raiders.
favorite, it is the
Yes.
Raiders. It's kind of funny how often that happens. Next game we've got. This one should be pretty fun. It's the 4-2 Eagles taking on the 3-2 Vikings. 44-point over under. Phillies favored by 2. In this one, quarterbacks. It looks like Carson Wentz will be at the helm. Yeah.
This is his last tryout. This is like because if Carson Wentz does good against the Eagles, like I know the Eagles have been bad for the past couple of games. Like you can't go back to JJ.
No, you can't. You,
Well, I
you
mean, you
can't do that.
can, but it's just a rough spot because if JJ doesn't do good, you diminish everything that he's kind of worked for. So,
Jalen Hurts, you're going to start him.
yep.
That's just how that is. Running back Saquon Barkley has not been the player that he was last year. He was a very special player last year, so he's not playing exactly what we thought of, but it's not terrible. It's not terrible. Most of it's
But
the
it's not what
OC.
you drafted, though. That's for sure.
Yeah, 100%. On the other side, Jordan Mason, do you feel comfortable playing him against Philly?
Yeah, I feel comfortable.
Nice. Put him in the lineup there. A.J. Brown, Devonta Smith, Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison are going to be the names we'll talk about for the wide receivers. A.J. Brown and Jefferson, not thinking about it much.
You're thinking about AJ Brown, but yeah, you're gonna start them both.
Addison and Smith. I think I like Addison over Devonta Smith this week.
There's just something that's just telling me it's the Eagles. They're gonna be throwing the ball like crazy this game because they just had such a bad loss. I like, but I could also see Addison going off too. But I'm gonna lean towards Smith. I'm gonna lean it. I'm gonna go JJ, AJ Brown, Devonta Smith, and then Addison in that ranking.
I swapped the last two. Minnesota is the number 1 team against fantasy wide receivers, letting up only 15 points to the position a game, and they're number 2 against quarterback, allowing only 13 points. So I I guess, kind of surprised that the Eagles were favored as much as they were. Lines moved down just a hair from them, but
They're still the better team. Like on paper, they're the
oh,
better team.
100%. A
Yeah.
better roster. Not
Yes.
it's hard to say better team when you're coached by a moron. The tight ends here, Hawkinson. He's a streamer to me. I really like looking other directions. And
Yeah.
Dallas Goedert, I've got him as top 3 this week.
Tight end one. I mean, dude, all he does is just get touchdowns on like soft toss throws. It's so impressive.
Well, when you're bad at your job, you feature the fourth best offensive weapon you have on your team. That's kind of how that
It
works.
works.
It's barely worked. Last 2 weeks, like they have not won a game this month. Like I
Oh,
mean,
I
that's
know.
something we can
I'm
talk
just saying
about.
that it works in the red zone. They do get the touchdown with him. It's kind of crazy.
We are making no friends with Eagles fans right now. It's okay, folks. You got a Super Bowl ring last year. Calm down. You're fine. Who wins it?
Eagles.
Go Birds? No,
Birds.
kidding. We're skulling her up. We got Skull Patrol in here. Give it to me. Let's do it. I'm riding the wave. I'm riding the wave. Nick, get out of town. We don't want you here. Next up, this one could be a stinker. I don't know how to look at this one. It's rough. It's the 3-3 Panthers going to playing the 0-6 Jets. It's a 41.5 point over under. Carolina's favored by 1. That line's moved as well. It started at 2. Quarterbacks here, Justin Fields. If ever there's going to be a bounce back, it will be this week and next week. The matchups are great, but without Garrett Wilson, how are you looking at him?
I don't want to start him.
How bad don't you want to start him? Like at all,
Like,
or
at all.
really?
Yeah.
Justin Fields or Matthew Stafford in Wembley?
Stafford.
Woo! Trevor Lawrence,
Trevor Lawrence.
Jackson Dart in Denver.
Oh, Jackson Dart.
Oh gosh. All right. I don't know. Bryce
Not on
Young.
Fields.
He's super flex if anything. Brees Hall, you're starting him. He might lead this team in targets this week.
You're hoping he gets traded.
Just not to the Chargers, please. These running backs, man. Chuba Hubbard, we got the notification right before we hit that record button. He will be active this week. Coach, he's being a real son of a bitch. He's not going to tell us the game plan. He says he's got a plan for both guys. He won't tell us who's starting. He won't tell us what's happening. I guess I'm starting them both as like RB3s and just hoping for upside. I think the talent of Dowdle can propel him up higher, but we don't really know the workload.
Who do you think it's? He said one is going to get the majority of the snaps. You did hear that. So who is going to get it?
Who I think deserves it is Rico. I've got Rico ranked higher.
I think Rico starts. I have to probably pivot from Chuba elsewhere.
Yeah, okay. So I've got Rico ranked in my rankings as a high end RB2. Where is that line though for Chuba? Like Michael Carter against Green Bay?
The RB2 versus the RB2. I guess Michael Carter.
Woody Marks or Chuba Hubbard?
I would say Chuba.
Ramondre Stevenson or Chuba Hubbard?
That's gross. That's gross. Ramondre. He's gonna fumble 3 times. They get a touchdown.
Yeah, they're pretty heavy favorites in their game, so I think that Ramondre stands a pretty good chance there. As far as the wide receivers, I don't want to start any of the Jets wide receivers. Mason Taylor, I'm willing to play.
Mason Taylor is the only one that I'm like kind of thinking about because I actually like his profile and I think he'll get featured a lot.
Yeah, but this isn't something I'm pivoting from some of my other tight ends that I'm getting consistent work from.
Yeah,
I don't mind.
He's
the play.
like tight end like 13, 14-ish area
that.
for me.
Ted McMillan, Jalen Coker. We got word that he's going to play. We're not playing
roster, but wait.
Ted McMillan, I could see him having a harder game just getting the Sauce Gardner. He's let up some big plays this year, so maybe you're kind of hoping on that. But starting with confidence.
Yep.
Cool. Who wins it?
Jets.
Yeah, I like the Jets. Alrighty, next up, it's one of our favorite teams here, but I find myself rooting for them, weirdly enough. 4-2 Patriots going up against the 1-5 Titans, the head coachless Titans right now. 42.5 point over under. New England's favored by 7. Brian Callahan is gone. We've got Mike McCoy stepping in. Quarterbacks there. we got Ward on that end, but then Drake May starting him up.
Yeah, I mean, he's been top 5 all year, been closer to 1, really. I mean, starting with confidence, and Tennessee's bad, so.
Hold on to that word confidence here. We got to talk about the running backs. Stevenson, Henderson
Mm.
on one side, Pollard and Spears on the other. We just talked we would play Stevenson. Like, he's kind of like a high-end RB3 for me. Pollard and Spears, though. Like, Spears is now just making it messy, unplayable.
Yeah, it's frustrating as a Pollard owner because I just think I think he's a better player, but this team is just bad. And it's maybe Mike McCoy has something up his sleeve, but I doubt it. So
I doubt it, too. Yeah.
you probably have no other choice. Like me, like I have to start Pollard as a flex, and I don't really want to, but that's my choice. Like Kendrick Bourne or Pollard.
Who Kendrick Bourne?
Yeah.
Yeah. Kareem Hunt or Pollard?
Kareem Hunt.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's where we're at. It's gross.
Yep.
Haskins or Pollard? Too far.
Pollard.
Yeah, yeah. That's a little too much there. Talking about these wide receivers, we've got, what's his name? Calvin Ridley out with a hamstring injury. Alec Manor, we saw a little bit of flash as far as back-to-back touchdown games for him early in the season. I don't want to play him. I think I'd rather play Booty and Diggs.
Yeah, I'd rather play Booty, Diggs, Pop before I play Alec Manor.
Whew. Whoo, Pop. Yeah, where have you been all season, buddy? You popped out of nowhere last week. And then the tight ends, Okonkwo, Henry. I'm willing to if you need him. Yeah,
He's been viable.
Yeah, he's viable out there, but like he's gonna pop up 2-3 more times the rest of the year, and you never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Nice. Who wins this game?
Patriots.
Patriots.
Yeah.
Patriots. Yeah, they're gonna take it home. Crush on Vrabel's revenge. Nice. Next up here we have the Bears. The Bears. Oh, we didn't get the buzzer. Look at us. We beat the buzzer.
I know. That's how bad this is. Like when you don't.
Yeah. Let's go to the Windy City. It's the 1-5 Saints taking on the 3-2 Bears. 46.5 point over under. Chicago's favored by 4.5 in this one. Caleb Williams, he's your fella. You're putting him out there, aren't you?
Of course you are. He's been like a top 10 quarterback, man. It's been great.
It has. Getting it done with his legs. Scored his second rushing touchdown this past. -2 yards rushing with a touchdown.
I'll take it. It's 5.8 points.
Yeah, over 250 yards. It's really spread the ball around. We're starting to see these rookies really starting to develop. Of course, Zacchaeus continues to be involved for whatever freaking reason.
Yeah, I don't get that part.
We got Kamara. We've got DeAndre Swift. I'm playing Swift a little bit more confidently than I am Kamara, but it looks like as long as Kamara's healthy, Kendre Miller, there's no use holding on to him in the hopes that Kamara's getting traded. It's New Orleans.
He made it very clear he ain't being traded because if you trade him, he's just going to retire. Like he said, pina coladas will be what I drink instead of water when I come to the team.
DeAndre Swift had a pretty decent game this year. Like I feel like there's been a lot of hate. It's just not been a sexy play for him, but he's the starter. He's the guy out there.
Are you starting him or J.K. Dobbins this week?
Ooh, I guess Swift.
Really?
I guess Swift. That's I'm trying to pull up my rankings here because that one's funky. They played the Giants. I don't know. I mean, I'll go either way.
Okay.
I'll go either way. Who you got?
I'm probably leading J.K. Dobbins.
Yeah, coming off a bum game, we got to bounce back coming his way. As far as the wide receivers go, Chris Olave, Roma Dunze, both are going to be started for your lineup. Oh, Roma Dunze, 2 opportunities at a touchdown last week. It hurt. Luther Burden, is he still a stash and hold, or are you ready?
Yeah, because it's just frustrating. You just don't know with this offense. It hasn't been fluid besides Roma Dunze being a featured point.
DJ Moore left in an ambulance on Monday night.
I don't think he's playing.
Hip and groin, limited participant on Thursday. Did a little digging. I had a buddy point something out. There's a physical therapist out there that actually thinks that it's a testicular torsion is what happened with him. Twisted a nut is the possibility. And little PSA for all the fellas out there: you get the pain down there, and you get a pain in your hip. You got to go to the hospital quick. 'Cause you're gonna lose a boy. I had a buddy lose one, and it's
Oh,
opens up a lot of fun jokes, that's for sure. But DJ Moore probably missing this game, which hey, that opens up for Luther Burden. I mean, what are you doing with these tight ends here? Juwan Johnson, Taysom Hill, Komet, Loveland. We're just watching them.
I don't want to start any of them. Like it just sucks because like Loveland is starting to show poise, but it's not Tyler Warren. So
This is true. He is not Tyler Warren, the best tight end coming out of this rookie class. Who wins it?
I am gonna say Chicago.
Yeah, it's Chicago. Just trying to think about maybe taking it, but no, not at all. Not at
No.
all. All right, next up, we're into our afternoon block. It's the 2-4 Giants taking on the 4-2 Broncos. 40.5 point over under. Denver's favored by 7 in this one. Jackson Dart coming off an incredible Thursday game. Suck it to the Eagles. Who do you have more confidence out of these two this week?
Jackson Dart. He's playing with more confidence than Bo Nix is.
I think he's more talented than Bo Nix is.
Yes.
My worry is Denver does not let quarterbacks rush. They've absolutely shut down the rushing for the quarterbacks this year. So I guess that's my biggest concern because Jackson Dart doesn't have a lot built around him outside of the running back room. He's working with little Jordan Humphrey, who a revenge game for him. So maybe we'll sprinkle a little something there. Probably not.
Darius Slayton, Wandale, yeah.
Yeah, it's not great. Even Theo Johnson, we've seen him come away with a few touchdowns, but it's hard for him to really get it done through the air. So I'm willing to play Dart over Nix, but it's going to be one I'm going to kind of wince at. Scatabo, how excited are we? RB1 territory yet?
Yeah, we're in CTE1 territory. Yeah, you start him. It's annoying, but yes, you do start him.
It looks like Singletary will be, or I'm sorry, Tracy should be back in this game. Little coach speak, them talking about trying to get all three of these running backs involved. I hope that's not true, or maybe it just means we're going to give 2 touches to the other guys and it's all Cam, but something to monitor there. J.K. Dobbins feel pretty good in, and then R.J. Harvey is just a stash at this point.
Yeah, RG Harvey's looking like a bust, unfortunately.
Well, when you draft a 24-year-old running back higher than he was projected to go,
Yeah.
yeah. Wide receivers here, I think it's Cortland Sutton, and I'm out. Troy Franklin has a slight appeal, but I think it might be more next week when we're really.
I'd lean Wandale too because he's not going to be covered by Patrick Surtain. It's going to be Darius Slayton.
Surtain's be like, hey, wait, who do I shadow in this game? Jackson Dart?
Yeah, so I think Wandale actually will be a pretty good start for full point PPR leagues.
And then the tight ends, Theo Johnson, Evan Ingram.
Evan Ingram's gotten a little bit better. It's annoying, but he's actually been a little more featured in this offense.
Yeah, 6 and 7 targets over the last 3 weeks coming off his injury. Last week, 5 catches, 42 yards. He also had a rush for 7 yards, but it's not quite the role we thought after we got the Joker tweet back this offseason. I know. Who wins this game?
Upset of the week, Giants?
I don't hate the call. They're running hot. Hot.
I'm gonna go with the hot hand. Like,
do you believe in Dayball? Do you think he deserves to continue and give this another shot next year when he's got a little bit more around him?
It's really weird to say because like he had Daniel Jones and like we went to the playoffs with him, but like we see what Steichen's doing with Daniel Jones, and it's a night and day difference. Like Russ sucks. Jackson Dart is like saving his job. Like he's a fringe okay offensive play caller is where I put him at.
It's kind of where I'm like, how much of this is Jackson Dart elevating Dayball, or is this Dayball doing his job and elevating Jackson Dart?
I would say the first option.
Kind of like Burrow. Burrow is elevating Zach Taylor.
Yep.
And that's I say that as they just took down the Steelers. Is it really that impressive? We didn't really open up on the Thursday night game though. The Steelers, hot and cold team, very hot and cold team.
It was a divisional game. We said this before. Divisional games you can't have any kind of feel for. They're just weird.
The amount of touchdowns that went to tight ends that nobody played.
Freiermuth, Jonnu,
Darnell Washington caught one.
Yeah, dude. I don't know what's going on with the Steelers because DK was had like 2-3 receptions. He had 3, I think, right?
Freaking DK, man. 3 receptions for 50 yards. He was at
Yeah.
45 for the longest, and his line coming into the game was 45 and a half. So big sweat. Big sweat there. Jalen Warren, 127 yards. Chase Brown, 108 yards rushing. That's not too shabby.
No, it's not. Not at all.
He only finished with 100 yards cumulatively because of the -8 that he got through the air.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. Oh, buddy. I mean, I was excited for this one until I realized the curse was going to be attending for this one. Off to SoFi, dealing with that stampede there. That's right. 5-1 Colts, the number one in the AFC. Let me add that because we might not be able to say that very long. Against 4-2 Chargers, 48.5 point over under. Chargers favored by 1.5 in this one. Tre'Davious Ward, the top corner for the Colts, will be out again for this one, coming off his concussion this past week. But I still think it's a pretty good spot for Daniel Jones and Justin Herbert to light it up in this one.
Yeah, I expect a shootout game. I would start a lot of the pieces in this game if I'm going to be honest with you.
Jonathan Taylor is obviously one of those. Let's talk about those Chargers running backs, though. We got Vidal, we got Haskins.
It's Vidal for me, and that's really it.
I agree as far as where I want to start him. I don't. How do I put this? I not to say last week was a fluke, but I don't think we're going to get that from him consistently. I don't think we're going to get. I mean, they were playing Miami. Everybody's put on a show against Miami. Colts have been top 8 against fantasy points allowed to the running back, so might be a bit of a more challenge. Would you play Vidal or Jordan Mason?
No, I'd play Mason.
Travis Etienne or Vidal?
Etienne.
Kenneth Walker or Vidal?
No, Vidal. Sorry.
Dang it.
Sorry.
I'm not going to answer that one. When we get to the wide receivers here, Josh Downs popped up with a concussion midweek.
He's already been ruled out.
Yeah. Michael Pittman, though, you're going to play him. Let's talk those other 3 fellows. We got Ladd, we've got Keenan, and it looks like QJ is coming back off of the hamstring injury, was a full participant in practice on Thursday, so that looks good to go. How do you view these guys? Because I'm going to say something a little spicy here.
Ladd, QJ, Keenan.
What's the look at him? I've got Ladd McConkey as a top 6 play this week.
Don't hate it.
Colts, if you can beat the Colts anywhere, it's through the air. It's the wide receiver position. Keenan, I've got him. He's a touchdown or bust for me, and QJ's like a high-end wide receiver 3 for me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's where I put it at, yeah.
It's Ladd's right up there with Rashee Rice with me. I'm like, I need to pull him back probably 3-ish spots, but I think he could light it up.
Yeah.
And then superstar Tyler Warren, I mean, I'm putting him in a flex spot if I can. I love this. I absolutely love him right now. Oronde Gadsden, any interest in him in the development there, or do you think a lot of him was filling in that QJ role?
I think the wide receivers feast in this game. I don't think Gadsden's going to be a featured focal point in this game.
Yeah, 8 targets, 7 catches, 68 yards. It's great to see as far as just the development of the tight end. I would love to see, we've seen some successful tight ends come out of this OC, come out of this head coach. So, yeah, just more pumped more than anything for this team. Who wins it?
Oh, I'm going to the game, so the Chargers.
Yeah. How crazy that you luck out. Not only the Colts play the 2 LA teams, but you get them both in SoFi Stadium this year.
Yep.
And
so fun stuff.
You might not get a win, but I'm going with the boys. I'm going to stick with it. I've been harsh on them all year. I'm going to ride this train until it ends. Alrighty, next one, little cactus and curds. Nah, maybe not. I don't know. We're working on it. 3-1-1.
That's a solid start right there.
3-1-1 Packers against the 2-4 Cardinals. 44.5 point over under. Green Bay's favored by 7. Lines moved up just a hair. Jordan Love, we kind of talked right before the show. I mean, you went Flacco over Love this week. Let's take some stones.
I mean, it was just because Flacco's an iconic sling it kind of guy, but don't get me wrong. Jordan Love could go against his defense and sling it. But the funny thing is, Arizona actually has a really stingy defense.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's it'll be an interesting one. I have him just inside my top 12, but I feel like he could be anywhere from 12 to 17 in my rankings. I feel like those you could just roll the dice and throw him anywhere. Yeah. I got to quit rolling the dice on camera. It's
right.
looking great. Kyler Murray status to be elevated over the next 48 hours as of just 34 minutes of this recording. So unfortunately, we don't get Jacoby Brissett back.
This is a really bad options for Arizona because Marvin's out with a concussion. Bam Knight's a starting running back. He is. No, he
I
is a
don't
starting
like it.
running back.
I know he is, but I don't like it. I don't have to like
Yeah.
that he's a starting running
I'm
back.
starting him because I have no choice, so that's why.
I think I'd rather have Michael. If I'm picking between the two, I'd rather play Michael Carter than Bam Knight.
Yeah, Michael has more receiving background pedigree, but at the goal line, it was Bam Knight. So
For 100%, I think a lot of that too has to do with the game script. We're looking at 7-point dogs in this one. If they can compete, stay with it, I think Bam Knight could walk out of here with a touchdown for sure, maybe two. But Michael Carter, I think, just gives you a little bit more of an out as far as what could happen.
I agree.
Josh Jacobs stood.
Easy start.
Dobbs, Golden, Wilson, and Zay Jones. How would you rank the four?
Well, if it was Jacoby Brissett, I'd say Zay Jones ahead of everybody, but that's not the case.
Those old dogs just love to like raise each other up. It's crazy how that works.
Yeah, I'll go Dobbs, Wilson, Golden, Zay Jones.
Yeah, okay, I'm right there with you. Like you said, for Brissett, I'd swap the Carolina or the Cardinals. I don't know why I get Cardinals and Carolina every freaking time. Don't know why I do it, folks. But yeah, I agree. Dobbs in this one, I'm willing to go there, despite him being hot and cold. 9 targets, 8 targets the last 2 weeks. He's definitely fitting a role for me. And then two of the best tight ends right now, Tucker Kraft, Trey McBride, definitely starting these two fellas.
Yep.
Who wins it?
Green Bay.
Yeah. Think they get the 7? Green Bay's been a little disappointing.
Yeah, I think they get the 7.
Boom, look at that. Right on time with the buzzer. Nice. All right, our next game. Going to the Lone Star State. Going to hang out in Jerry's world. God, that sounds... No, mind. I'm going to bleep that. Jerry, you don't get any work here. Absolutely not. 3-3 Commanders going against the 2-3-1 Cowboys. 54-point over-under. Give it to me, folks. Dallas is favored by 1. Opened up Washington at 2.5. You lost out on the opportunity to take a little plus money if you're taking Dallas. But Dak Prescott, Jaden Daniels, this should be absolute barn burner for these two.
Yeah, they're both must starts this week. The problem is Washington's receivers. We'll get into that next, but you want to start all the pieces here. You want to start Bill. You want to start Javonte Williams. I'm not going to start any other running back for the Commanders, to be honest with you. I don't want to start Rodriguez. I don't want to start Nichols.
Yeah, I don't even want to roster
Bill's the
those
one I
guys.
want to start.
Is Bill just set and forget for you? Or, like, if you're in a 10-man league, I think I'd be okay sitting Bill. I mean, I know it's the Cowboys.
Give me some names. Who would you sit him over? Like DeAndre Swift?
God, that's not the name I wanted you to pull.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'd go Swift.
Okay, J.K. Dobbins versus the Giants.
Yeah, give me J.K. Dobbins.
Okay, Rachaad White versus Detroit.
Give me Rachaad White.
Okay.
I think he's going to be heavily involved in the passing game with all the injuries.
All right, my final one, because I want to hurt your feelings. Ken Walker.
Oh, no! Okay, folks, if I'm giving it advice, you're playing Bill. I'm playing Ken Walker. Despite the coach speak that came out again this week talking about, no, I will be splitting it 50-50. I'm going down with the ship.
Gross.
Yeah, I know. I don't like it. I hate myself for it. But the rest of my team's pretty good, so I can afford it. Wide receivers, CeeDee Lamb, George Pickens. You're starting them both as wide receiver 1. George Pickens still a fringe wide receiver 1 in my eyes.
Yeah, I think Dak's going to be able to feature both of them just fine. I think the production that you've gotten from George will kind of diminish a little bit, but like it won't go from like 20-something points. It'll be like, like 15, 16 points. It's still great.
Yeah, I think he was probably going to. Oh my God, he has scored 6 touchdowns across the last 5 games. I think the touchdowns will continue to be there for him. These 134, 168-yard games, 8 catches,
probably
9 catches. Yeah, probably not as much unless the game script like leans into it. But I don't know if this hits the over just because Debo potential to be out. We've got Terry McLaurin officially out. If Debo plays, you're playing him.
Yeah, the over under is really, really high, but he was kind of a ghost last game, so it kind of makes me worried a little bit. Like that heel is really an issue.
Yeah, the last quote coming from him is just talking about how aggravating that the pain is for him. But hey, they got drugs. They got drugs.
I would start Luke McCaffrey on a whim if I am down bad.
Yeah. Chris Moore, we saw him get some action last week. 3 catches, 46 yards, and a touchdown. But I agree. Luke McCaffrey's been finding his way into the end zone quite a bit. Young player, second year. Hopefully, I want to get him involved more. Zach Ertz, that's the one I'm excited for, especially
And
if Debo's
Ferguson.
out. Yeah, Ferguson too. I think he's going to take more of a step back into like the tight end 6 to 10 range versus that top 6 that I had him in before. But yeah, I'm still playing him.
Yep.
And I think we're both going Dallas.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Dallas.
How is Dallas so bad? We make fun of them so much, but
They have no defense.
they're 2-3-1. You know, if they come out of this, they'll be.
They're gonna trade for Trey Hendrickson. They're gonna be the team that does it like an idiot.
If your record's 3-3-1, are you still 500?
Yes. I would say you're above 500.
Yeah. Nice. Let's go to Sunday Night Football. All right, here we go. It's the hey, Atlanta's playing pretty good in prime time. 3-2 Falcons going to play the 49ers at 4-2. 47-point over under. That's been boosted up quite a bit there. It's probably because old George is coming back. San Francisco's favored by 2 points. Michael Penix.
No, it's just if you have Drake London, maybe that would be kind of think about it, but no.
Brock Purdy's trending upward with limited participation in practice. Mac Jones full participate in practice. I guess would you play either one of them? If it's still up in the air, would you play either?
No, I'm not. I'm not playing either or. I'd rather pivot to other options like Sam Darnold or the San Francisco quarterbacks.
Yeah, give me Sam Darnold, man. It's been pretty fun with him over the last little week. Nothing, he's not getting you top 5 finishes consistently, but he's been pretty good.
And the final name, Jared Goff or the San Francisco quarterbacks.
Yeah, give me Jared Goff. He's at home. It's a high over under. I really like that. Atlanta's been quietly shutting people down. 5th against quarterbacks, 2nd against running backs, 5th against wide receivers, and 1st against tight ends. So, yeah,
has it been okay? So has it been their opponents or has it been their defense? That's where I'm at with it.
I think it's a little bit of both. You see
too.
flashes from this defense. They're getting after the quarterback, and I think that's really what's helping them. But it also seems like if that doesn't happen, the defense falls apart because they don't have all of the pieces they need. So sacks, they come, they go. Running backs, Christian McCaffrey, Bijan Robinson. We just have to say the names, but they're.
Yep.
I don't even think I
washed.
can
They're
bench
both
those
gonna
guys.
start. Yeah.
Like bye weeks, I still want to play Bijan, I think. Drake London. Unfortunately, we have Mooney playing in this game. I know,
I still think Drake London's gonna be just fine.
absolutely. I still full confidence in Drake London, but we've seen the numbers of when he's by himself. He's just heavily
know.
targeted. So London, would you play Mooney in this game?
No.
No. Would you play Mooney or Kendrick Bourne?
Kendrick Bourne.
Yeah, buddy. Fortunately, we got to play him. as much as I'm not like, whatever, it's happening. I'm just riding the ride. Demarcus Robinson's running
Ricky's
more routes.
out. Jawan Jennings is dealing with 5 broken ribs.
He should be out.
He should be.
Dude, you want to get traded? You want to go make more money? Heal up. You can. Goodness.
Yeah.
Kyle Pitts.
No. When you trip over your own feet, I'm out.
Hey, he had a good block last week. You make no.
Wow.
But I'm just saying, like, the effort's out there. It's not
That's
like
helping
his
fantasy.
It was. It's helping him get on the field.
Yeah.
Kittle was limited Thursday with the
You've
hamstring.
been waiting. You're starting him. It does not. If he says he is active, you are starting him. There's no doubt about it.
If he doesn't play though, Tonjes is still on the board for you as an option.
Kind of. He's a fringe. Like
Tonjes or Pitts.
Tonjes.
Yeah, there we go. I got him.
Feet. Yeah.
I got him, folks. There we go. Yeah, I want the Falcons.
Give me San Fran.
Homer.
Yep. I was just at the stadium. There's no burial ground.
I think there is. We got to dig. Get out the shovels, folks. We got to figure out what's going on there. Before we do that, going to the Motor City. We're going to go watch the MVP play against Detroit. It's the 5-1 Buccaneers taking on the 4-2 Lions in this 52.5 point over under.
Crazy.
It's greatness. Detroit is favored by 6 in this one. It's moved quite a bit. Just the injuries are stacking up for Tampa Bay as well. Baker Mayfield, Jared Goff. I like them both. I like Baker more.
I like them both. Everyone likes Baker more. He's just doing it with nothing around him.
Yeah, and then Jared Goff. We've seen the splits. We talked about it before. Him in the dome, him at home.
Yep.
Couldn't think of another rhyme. That's where we're at. Jahmyr Gibbs, definitely. Yep. David, I guess, put it in the context.
I'm starting to do Montgomery because of the over-under.
Okay, well, I guess I was trying to go to a 10-team league is probably more of 12. You're definitely not setting him, but in a 10-team league, where is that Jordan Mason or David Montgomery?
Oh, I was going to say I'm starting over Ken Walker just to upset you first, but I'm going to start. I start David Montgomery over Jordan Mason.
J.K. Dobbins or David Montgomery?
J.K. Dobbins.
Cool. On the other side, Rachaad White, I've got him pretty high in my ranks, top 15 play this week. I think he's going to be heavily involved in the receiving game, just based on the availability of these players. For the wide receivers, talk to me about Amon-Ra and J-Mo. I mean, Amon-Ra, I guess that one's easy.
Yeah, I mean, Amon-Ra is there. He's not leaving your lineup any day soon or anytime soon. J-Mo, yes, with the over-under, yes, I'm going to start him.
Yeah, just close your eyes and I hope he catches that big one. Mike Evans looks like he's trending to play. Very excited for him.
Yes.
With that, are you avoiding now these waiver wire pickups we had as far as the Sterling Shepards, the Tez Johnsons, or would you still play one of them?
I'm playing Sterling Shepard for sure. Not Tez Johnson and not Caleb Johnson, right?
Yeah, Cameron Johnson.
Cameron Johnson. Sorry, forgive me.
Yeah, it's Caleb. The Caleb with the K is in Pittsburgh. I can't get it right to save my life this week. It's killing me.
But Mike Evans needs to average 80 yards a game to get to 1,000 yards, so it's possible.
God, I forgot where. Oh man, I don't know if he's gonna make it.
And there's no secondary for Detroit right now because Brian Branch is suspended, and I think Terry Arnold is going to miss this game.
Yeah, they I think they might have shot themselves in the foot for this one.
Yeah.
Because I might be picking the Buccaneers. Tight end, Kate Otten was really hyped up.
I am starting Kate Otten. Yes.
I don't know. I'll put him in there if I really need to. Fannin or Otten?
Otten.
Ertz or Otten?
Ertz.
Mason Taylor or Otten?
Oh, Otten.
He's just so unsexy, man. There's
it's
just no.
Not a fun pick, yeah.
It's ugh.
And Laporta is in your lineup, so yes.
Again, if you need to. No, I'm kidding. He's played better than he has.
Yeah, actually, he's been pretty good. So
I like to hate on him just because of the inconsistency, but it's looked better this year. Maybe, I mean, it's a big reason why J-Mo's been hurting you. Who wins it?
I'm going Detroit.
I'm going with the Bucs. Going with the Bucs, man. I in Baker we trust. Until he can't pull it off. I mean.
Now I will change my pick if they're down by a touchdown and Baker has the ball. I'm going to say it's Baker, but I'm going to say Detroit. I think Detroit handles this game. They keep them on their heels.
As long as they're within 7 to 10 points when it comes down to the final 5 minutes, give me Baker.
Yeah, I might make a live bet there.
All right. This one, I'm going to have to watch this game on Tuesday. 10 o'clock. The fuck?
Wiener. Stay up.
2-3 Texans taking on the 4-2 Seahawks. 41-point over under. It's a 3.5-point favorite going to Seattle. I mean, Sam Darnold's name's been brought up. Who do you like more, Stroud or Darnold?
Darnold.
Yeah. Stroud's a little higher than I have had him for most of this week, but I think that's more like prescriptive of the game. Like Stroud or Dart?
Oh, Dart.
Fields or Stroud?
Oh, Stroud. Let's not disrespect Stroud like that.
He doesn't run. He doesn't run like Fields does.
Yeah, but Fields doesn't throw the ball for more than 50 yards sometimes. So
that's true too. I bet some of his wide receivers throw better than him. Running backs. We're in a pickle here. We got Chubb and Marks on one side, and then we got
the other side too.
Walker and Charbonnet on the other. It's like,
I'm starting Charbonnet before I start Walker because Charbonnet is in the
no,
goal line packages. Sorry.
that's ridiculous. It's
Is it really though?
ridiculous.
Is it really?
It's ridiculous because that's how it's unfolding. Yes, yes, it is
Yes.
ridiculous.
And it was really weird before the Texans bye. Like everyone was really expecting Woody Marks to be heavily involved in that Baltimore game, and then it was Nick Chubb.
I mean, they handled them pretty well. I think that was a big thing. You and I were going into that game thinking that Baltimore was going to put up a bit more of a fight. So
I have a question for you because I'm now just thinking about it. I think you and I are both under the assumption that Rico Dowdle is going to get the majority of the carries, right?
yes,
Okay. Woody Marks, or sorry, Nick Chubb or Chuba Hubbard.
oh, that's a question. I think I'd go Chuba. Oh God.
They're saying majority of the carries, by the way. They're not saying split. They're saying someone's going to get majority of the reps.
Chubb just inspires nothing. Like him and Charbonnet are in the same vein. 4 to 8
Goal line
points, depending
running
if they
backs
get a
that do
touchdown.
better than the other starting running back.
You're full of shit. Walker is so much better than Charbonnet.
I know he is. It's just crazy he doesn't get the full like bell cow work.
Stupid. I was hyping up Clint Kubiak all offseason, so excited for him to come, and to find out that he is the demise of my poor Ken Walker. I'm playing Walker over Charbonnet. I really don't want
Are
to
you
play
telling
Chubb
the
or Marks.
fans that, or are you telling yourself that?
I'd give everybody else the advice. If you just need 6 to 8 points, no, I'd still take Walker.
Okay.
I just think there's no ceiling. Like you're playing too
There is
safe.
no ceiling for Charbonnet. I do agree. It's goal line work, and you really need like 2 touchdowns in the game.
Yeah, this past game was hard for Walker, only 4 points, but before that 9, 11, 17, 18, like there's a ceiling there, and I don't think there's one with Charbonnet unless Walker's out. The other two, I don't want to play. I want to own Marks, but I'm still waiting to see how this kind of moves and develops. As for the wide receivers, it's kind of Nico Collins, and I'm out for his pass catchers, Strouds.
Yeah, there's nothing like you were hoping maybe Jalen, what's his name, the rookie
Higgins.
Higgins,
Jaden Higgins.
to be something. He hasn't really been that way. Yeah, it's just Nico for me.
Yeah, I mean, Hutchinson dips in there and steals some work. Kirk is being involved as well. On the other side, JSN, and I'm out.
Cooper Kupp has been getting touchdowns lately.
Yeah, he does that.
Yeah,
Lately, he's got one. He's got one touchdown on the season.
but he's been like involved in the red zone packages too. That's where I'm getting at. He's a deep flex for me this week.
Yeah, 12-team league. I could see that. He was 2 for 40 last week, got a touchdown. They continuously talk about what he does out there on the field because of his blocking, because of his his football IQ. So he's going to be on the field. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to get that breakout from Horton this year because of him being limited in 2 wide receiver sets. AJ Barner, let me get your thoughts here before we shut this one out. I mean, he's got 4 touchdowns in the last 5 games.
Yeah, you're playing for a touchdown or nothing out of him.
That's what you do with streamers, though. That's what you do with streamers.
Yeah, like Mason Taylor or Barner.
I take Mason Taylor just because I think there's going to be the volume there. Barner or Evan Ingram.
Evan Ingram.
I can flip a
They
coin
get
on
into the
that
same
one.
points, like 5 receptions, 40 yards, but then AJ Barner has like 1 catch for 15 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah, he's a lot better blocking tight end, so he's out on the field a little bit more. So maybe I'd lean there. But like once I get even Hawkinson, as much as I want to hate on him right now, I'd probably play Hawkinson over AJ.
Yeah.
I just also didn't draft Hawkinson because he was a mid-round tight end, so I had to make that decision. I'm taking Seattle. Who are you taking?
Houston. Seattle can't win at home.
Whoo! What are you talking about? They have 12 men on the field. They got the 12th man.
Their head coach has like a losing record at home.
Yeah,
It's really weird. Yeah, I'm going to take Houston.
Oh, no thanks. No thanks. That's it. I know it seemed like it was a while because it was a 10 o'clock game, but we made it through it. We're all the way there. Nice. I mean, coming in, folks, we have the betting episode that'll be dropping tomorrow. Check it out. We'll be doing over props, game picks, and of course our survivor picks. Even though I'm not in it anymore.
Yes.
Yeah, shut up. Hey, you got a good teams to pick, I think. So it's gonna get
No,
hairy
I still have
here
one.
soon.
I have one left to pick.
Nice. Folks, thanks for listening. We appreciate you coming in here. Brennan, you got anything else? Parting words for the people?
No, I got nothing. Don't panic.
Don't panic. Don't freak out. Get ready for next week, though. It's going to be all about dropping some players on Sunday, picking up some of those bye week players. Get ready for waiver wire to be wild. Let's hope we get a fun week. Thanks for listening. Like, subscribe if you're on YouTube. Leave us a review or if you're on the podcast. And we'll see y'all tomorrow.